Just like that, everything was different. Happened fast, all of a sudden, you had new ambitions. I might need a new addition to the crew if you wanted it. Forget the recognition, really, I'm just tired of losing wishes. They don't understand lately, I've been so detached. Off track, always struggle just to get a grasp. But that doesn't change the fact, I traveled to hell and back. Then you switched and you watched the world collapse. That's why I'm climbing up to different heights, and I'ma only ever reach him if I choose to fight till the flame inside ignites. Show them what I'm really like. Guess that I was right, though I'm not so good at giving out advice. I wanna show them that it always can be worth the risk. For all the people who don't even know what passion is, could you just imagine if the world was full of pacifists, along with everything that we could do if we just had a wish?
Join me on a journey through the stars. We'll do things you can't imagine. Make friends on every planet. Let me lead you to the world that holds my arm. Close your eyes, breathe in the magic. All my love, you've always had it, darling.
At least I can say I tried. I've been working on myself and failing every time. Feeling good with every lie, I don't even think I mind. So I start again and then again because I think I can rewind. But that's a sign, I will eventually. Some don't even need to try and find their own identities. Others need more time, if I don't change then that's the end of me. I'm my only enemy, physically and mentally. I'll get a hold of it, but do you remember we were so connected? But now we're not, and it's so hard for me to just accept it. I don't think you get the message, this is not what I expected. But I'll learn to cherish what I have because it's all so evanescent. I believed you'd eventually see, but I was wrong, it was me. Cause you left me in pieces, you were gone, wasn't easy. I don't mean to preach, do what you want, but I just wish that you would come along. Then you could
join me on a journey through the stars. We'll do things you can't imagine. Make friends on every planet. Let me lead you to the world that holds my arm. Close your eyes, breathe in the magic. All my love, you've always had it, darling.
Gamers, we're here. Welcome. Another short stream. I'm sorry to do this yet again, but it is what it is. Just been busy with IRL stuff this time. Besides just kind of hanging out with family, watching. Or is it the Summer Games Fest as well? So, with that in mind, thank you for coming in before and after stream. Just want to say that please subscribe if you do enjoy. Hit that notification bell, because this will be, I think, our last stream of the week. Then I'll see you Monday. But enough of that. Let us get into Pokemon Academy as soon as it loads up. Alright, last time we finished with round 2 Core Clashes, we beat Dawn. We had the realization. I'm not sure if it's canon, I didn't Google it. But I know like the Pokemon variant, if that's actually like canon or if that's just visual novel plot hole that they decide to add in. Either way, it kind of cool, kind of just stressful, just fucking like, or it's like tedious, because either they had to like know your like, I guess, matchups or like type neutralizations just for you to continue, or you just get game over. I was just kind of hoping that, you know, to let Dawn win and then that would be it. But we're here, we're continuing. We got free time. It is morning, and I'm gonna go to the city and rumble with take out Silver's gang. We'll do that. I'm in a real bad mood. You look like the perfect person to take it out on. Alright. Boom. Nice, you win. Quick attack. I really just beating up on my fucking... whoever it is. My Absol. Icy wind. Actually, leech life. We'll swap. Not for Calder. Blizzard. Do I not give refocus energy? Oh no, I do. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Bite. Yeah, the Calder's just fucking strong, bro. Let's go. 2 grand. Let's go. Oh, we're 10K now. Yes, I'm sure. I didn't quite read that. What the fuck? Yellow is overjoyed. Okay. Yes, we'll hang on with Hilbert. Evening. What's everyone look like? Where is... I don't know where Sabrina is. I'm kinda sad. Gardenia's Bank, is that back at... Well, I kinda don't wanna... I'll find Leaf. Yes. I don't have a lot of people's numbers, do I? I'll just text Leaf. Yes. I'm literally outside your room. Janine? Dean, thank you for meeting with me. It's certainly alright. I was out here for a different task. That being, I do have an office. I don't always need people to meet me outside into the garden late at night. It's pretty out here, though. Quite so. The stars shine again. I feel that perhaps there's a chance they may shine ever brighter than before. You don't appear overly enthusiastic. I failed the battle, Team Dean. I let one of the members lose it in the first round. I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm not fit to keep up leading a battle team. But at the same time, I absolutely can't quit. Not with the way the team is right now. Forgive me, I'm not aware of the specifics of the situation. How did you fail the battle team? Because our team was smaller this year. I didn't think we'd have about this many parts of us to different areas to KoboCon. Because of this, one of my battle team members was matched up against another one of them. Lost, and she became the first battle team member to ever lose the first round of quarter clashes. This was match 3 round. This was match 3 of round 1, yes? Yes. Well, that's not so bad. At least it wasn't matches 1 or 2. Janine, you made a mistake. I'm well aware of such things for you. It is unheard of, but it's very human-natured. It's our humanity that gives us our worth living. I think no less of you for a single misstep, especially considering you've been doing this for 3 years. You seem unconvinced, Janine. It's just... No, it's nothing. Come now, it's not so old I could fail to see the sadness you wear. Is there something I could do for you? I don't think so. I mean, there's one thing, but... Oh, something to pull the captain out of her esteemed battle team of the dumps? Please go ahead. I shouldn't. I mean, it's a hassle, and it might cost some money too. Janine, please. Well, if you insist. I got a trip to the next quarter clashes are going to be squad battles. An incredible 0.5% of squad battle losses are a result of friendly fire. We need uniforms. And here's an online listing of you can check here. You can sign here and check them here by Friday. I've already set the order up. I'm going to need the highest quality thread count, an extra breathable insert, extra breathable inserts and warranty the entire batch of them. Because of one battler loses their uniform, we may immediately replace them. Shared uniforms will give us the best build a cohesion aesthetic among the team. We want to get necessarily friendly fire incidents. Team build morale will this work? Sounds good, I promise. This is the only thing that could ever make me happy again. I'm so used to your directness, I suppose I'd forgotten your blonde-eyes proclivity towards trickery. You gotta mix it up. There's no one strategy that works every time. Yes, well, I suppose I did agree to this. Very well. You'll have your costumes. Uniforms? Thanks, team. Well, I believe I just got rather... What was the word? Pwned? No one says that anymore, Dad. Oh, my bad. It seems my vocabulary is no longer lit. In any case, did you make any progress on finding the 2 missing students? Oh, that's what I want to tell you about. I'm still looking for them, but Axorus definitely picked up on a scent. It'd be a ton of donuts that there's a strong dragon in there, too. A strong dragon, you say? That's concerning. I hope they're not in any danger. Do you think I should go out again? I'm real tough, and I'm real tough. If they're in any danger, then shouldn't we rescue them right away? Perhaps, but... Iris, there's something I must confess. Huh? You aren't the first person I sent out to looking for this the missing student. I would hope the instructor Will might be able to find his students, given his close connection to them. But he has not returned in several days now. It may be time to call on a professional for this task. I feel that declaring the forest safe prematurely might have caused this. Needless to say that we'll need to repel that declaration. Will those people be alright? While the stars still shine, Well, that's a lot of people. Wait. Right. That's right. This is the new normal. Hey, ready, buddy? Great. Let's get some coffee first. We could do more with more anyway, since you scared off the other dorm mates. Yeah, but they did. But no way they'd go for it. Blue, you're the one who suggested it. Yeah, I know that. I'm just... What do you want? Cup of Joe? You got any to share? Shh. You know where the coffee maker is. As you pour yourself a cup of coffee, offering some to Yellow, you notice that Blue is staring at you. In a way that is different from how he normally does anyway. I'll be here all week. You can spread your... you're sharing out a bit. When is your Pikachu? I don't know. He's just a bolt. Can I touch him? Huh? Are you okay with it? Go ahead. Blue rubs his hand carefully around Bolt's cheeks and night before feeling his tail. Bolt seems bewildered by the physical attention. What's that about? Just in a huggy mood? No, I'm trying to figure out how this thing works. If you figure it out, let me know. I have no idea. Yellow? Yes. Do you know how Bolt's new form works? I know a lot of Pikachu, but I've never heard of anything like about this Pikachu. I don't even know how to change form in battle like that. You know a lot about Pikachu? Obviously, you were a trainer. I fought most often in Pallet Town. I learned everything I could about your Pokemon. I'm sorry, I don't. But maybe there's another way we can figure it out. Yeah? We could ask Edmund. Well, obviously, I was aware I'd try that eventually. Sure he was. Alright, Blue, this is how it works. You explain everything that Sam and Sonia told you about both newfound abilities. Blue listens intently, though he doesn't seem happy. And that's pretty much what happened, so I'll be on the lookout for any more kidney stones he hooks up. I think they have something to do with the people I hang around with recently, weirdly enough. Is there one for me? Huh? These gems, is there one that you think because I was around? No, I don't think so. I bet mine's the most powerful out of everyone's. Of course you do. I want to battle your new Bolt against my team. Wait, just Bolt against your whole team? Yeah, chicken. I mean, the odds are very against me there, aren't they? I was talking with Leaf every time I've engaged a battle with you this year. The odds were against me. You had some kind of advantage. Now, once again, you've got an advantage. This frickin' Chimera Chew that Grandpa made. This will be like the battle when I brought out the Pidgeotto, except this time I'll have a greater number. I'll have greater numbers, and you'll have the single overpowered Pokemon. Right, and what will this battle be for? To finally prove you ultimately, truthfully, definitely beyond, with a shadow of a doubt, who are the better trainer? Ha! No way. We can't do that like this. Are you crazy? What? Well, if you battle like this, your team are totally unbalanced, right? I think the only way you have fair excuse me. If you both use your teams, your full teams, and one of those team members was a special Pokemon like Bolt. Ah. I'll keep an eye out for any special Pikachu you can have next one. Please, I don't need some new special Pokemon to beat you. My entire team's special. Because they're mine, and that means they're a match for any special Pokemon, no matter what Ted politician or general or whatever owned it. Well, I want a battle. Are you serious? Are you gonna turn me down now? Come on. We can do this after school in the battle hall. Ha, this'll be a stomp. I don't even need to pull any tricks this time. You just let me win. Thank you, that means a lot to him. It's not a problem. Will you come and watch? Oh, sure, yes. I'll do that. Cool, see you then. Morning. How's the coffee, man? I'm pretty sure it's burning a hole through my tongue. Leaf told me on Friday she hated me when I said I prefer running in the morning. Running in the morning instead of drinking coffee. So I thought I'd give it a try. Maybe the stuff is much stronger than I'm used to, but I think I'll take the hate. I probably should grab some. Yeah? I mean to talk to you this morning, but set up my alarm and everything, but went off and it just went off too late. So I went back to bed. You've been there. Want to talk during lunch? No, let's just pick it up tomorrow. No, just because something goes wrong in the morning doesn't mean you have to put off a whole day. Yeah, there wasn't any hurry this tomorrow thing, man. There wasn't a real rush for this, man. Tomorrow morning. Promise. Now let's talk now. No. Oh. I get what you're trying to do, I appreciate it or whatever, but we'll talk tomorrow. That's my decision. Right, sorry. Where's Leaf? Oh man, I'm nervous. I know I shouldn't be, but he gives a big speech in front of a bunch of people, and that was more terrifying than just going back to class. Huh? Well, that's right. You came with me, buddy, aren't you? Tell you what. Anytime I feel scared or like I can't talk, just I'll just put my hand on your Pokeball, right? And you'll let me know when you're by rocking back and forth. Sound good? Love you too, buddy. I feel like that'd be a little counterproductive. Lad, how are you? Trucking along though. I get here before anyone else and take my seat. Maybe if I stay really, really still, people won't notice I'm here. Lad, there's no future to be gained by hiding from people. I did that, and look at me. World famous filthy rich genius who pretty much loves it. Who's pretty much everyone loves and respects. Well, yes, I suppose that's one way to look at it. But you know, just as well as I do my failings. Still guilty over that, huh? Very much so. But I suspect I know a way I might get it up to you. Or make it up to you. Oh yeah? It's not sending me out to school, is it? No, not this time. Perhaps if you have time to drop by the research center later today, I can show you. Alright. Speaking of which, have you made any progress on figuring out how forever alls work? I don't know, honestly I have no idea. Oh well, yes, I'm quite sure you were busy with it over the weekend days. They just fly by, don't they? I must confess I haven't quite grasped it myself. Perhaps their effects are more apparent when you use them in battle, or when played in with the lab. I believe Miss Magnolia is currently running tests on the laboratory right now. If we're lucky, perhaps we'll walk it in on a breakthrough. I'll cross my fingers. Lad? Yes, Sam? I know I care, you know I care about you, yes? You know I think of you as my own grandson and always will. Try to do right by you. Of course, Sam. Good, I'm quite happy to hear that. Now take your seat. Class is about to begin. As people file into class, you hear more than a few whispers and comments in your direction. I can't believe he's still here. Freak tricked everyone. Should be a law. Well, if there's any proof I need that for energy isn't absolute, I guess this is it. Welcome back to class, everyone. Feels like it's been a long time, given all the hullabaloo over the quarter clashes. That feels very direct. I hope you're all ready to listen sharp once more, though. We've got a lot of material to cover. Psst, hey. Ace for horses, but go on them. What's with your Pikachu? How'd you do that with Dawn? Still figuring that out myself, to be honest. I don't believe it. Not only do you have a crazy people power, you've got a Pikachu that can defeat Dawn. I've only never seen my fairy classes. Seen her in my fairy classes. She's really strong. Ixnay on the crazy powers, people. Please. It's just for energy, and it's very passive, not harmful. Yeah, I know. Tia told me. What, have you seen her recently? What? No, have you? Wait, neither of you seen her? We thought she was with you, Edmund. Sorry, but have you checked the roofs? So you also seen her climb roofs before? Once, yeah. We haven't checked the roofs yet. Maybe we should check after class. Good luck. I'll call you if I see her. Will you? Yeah, I think so. Am I missing something? Emin, do you have either of our numbers? Upon reflection, no, I don't. Well, let's make this a little fun. Whose number do you want more? And what? Come on. Flannery, let's go. Alright, thanks. Now we should we should probably pay attention in class. You know, we can't find Tia. We don't know how to calculate the damage of the 7th turn Fury Cut with a meteorite. Oh, I hate math. Oh, he's gone. The psychic teacher's gone. He's MIA. What was that? He irritated? We'll do ice. Really max out the ice. Because of Calder. You good last night? I thought I heard screaming. Just watching an old horror film on my phone. Ever seen Bonesaw? Can't say I had the pleasure to. Oh, my dear children, I've warned you about this, but I wish you weren't right. Do you see now this rule is cruel and dangerous? Instructor Will went off chasing his student, and now we'll never see him again. But don't worry, just stay right here, and Melanie will protect you. Oh, I know. We can order new sleeping bags and have them delivered, so we can never go outside again. We'll just camp here until everything's safe. Oh, this will be so much fun. Who'd like s'mores? Many students make hastily exit at the bell. Hello, this is Dean Diane speaking. This is a reminder to access of all access to the forest is prohibited. Against last week's announcement, the forest is open to students was made an error. The forest is not open to anyone not engaged in student council or disciplinary activities. We must regrettably enforce these rules. Extreme prejudice. Expulsion will be considered if you break any of these rules. The message will be repeated at the end of the morning elective. Good morning, everyone. Good to see you all back in classes. We missed you. Didn't we, Bruno? I'm glad to see my students again. You all look ready and fit to train. Oh yeah, let's break some heads. That's the spirit. First though, Adler and I must deliver a lecture. Right, you are Bruno. Today we're going to learn about item manipulation. Can anyone tell me what the rules are for most regions? I can. You're allowed to remove any item from an opponent is holding, as long as it's not in a special category. Moves like knockoff or trick can be used to do that. Makes sense than Cerulean, or Cerulean Scion would know this. Right. You're doing well, Misty. Carry on. Right. Well, the special categories are Megastones and Z-Crystals. There are also some other items with that power up specific species. You're not allowed to touch in these battles if Pokemon lose possession of them during fight due to dropping it or something like that. The battle is paused for the Pokemon to regain possession of the stones. Exactly correct. However, we do the exact opposite in Kobocon. But in Lava Ridge we... Yes, in Kobocon items can be removed at any leisure. If you can make a Mega Stone from a Pokemon, you can prevent them from Mega Evolving. This is dishonorable, but effective. That's not how effective I'm not sure how effective that'd be, actually. That one level playing didn't need a Mega Stone after all. Anyway, the basic thing is we're trying to impart here is that the rules of many other regions don't necessarily apply here. You may have all noticed that the region of Pokemon are allowed to be sent out immediately after another faints. Allowed to? You mean they have to be to take incoming hits? You could choose to see it that way, or you could choose to see it as an opportunity to switch Pokemon with Storm Drain or Lightning Rod, or even Intimidate in the middle of your turn. If I want to do that, I just use a Pokemon with U-turn first. Alright, Hilbert, you don't have to tell me when your Honedge learns U-turn. As long as you tell me when my Kabucho gets Intimidate. It's good to be back in the classroom, isn't it, Bruno? Very much so. Very much so. Anyway, to wrap this lecture up on items, remember that you may get any item you start with the battle at the end of the battle. Except berries, of course. Now why don't we start off with some battles? This week we'll be in triple battles. Hell yeah. Nice enthusiasm, Hilda. As you all must know, the range of your moves matter. More in this format than any other. Bruno, any assignments? Welcome back, Mr. Wells. Good to be back. You'll be fighting with Jasmine. Hello, Edmund. Hey, Jasmine. I don't think I've ever seen you in class very often. No, I often get exception from this class. I can barely do the physical training anyway. Hey, all a trainer really needs is to train their voice, right? No, and that's not good at all. A good trainer should be able to run around with their Pokemon, follow them into battle, and move around the field to get a better vantage point and a view of the battle. And of course, the trainer should be fast enough to on their feet to try to avoid any stray moves. The best trainers are the trainers who stay closest to their Pokemon in battle. Only when you're standing side by side, your Pokemon can see how they should react to your opponent's moves. Of course, I always say that, but difficulty is in real practicing it. I certainly can't run around the field with them. I'm sure they appreciate it though. But my Pokemon are very slow, so at the least I can stand by their side in battle. Wait, you do that? Isn't that dangerous? Excuse me, I'm opening a drink. Absolutely. Putting oneself into danger to bolster one's friends is a very noble calling, I think. You really need to stop impressing me. I was impressed by your speech on Friday. Huh? I actually thought, the extent of your powers was greater than it was. You should convince me otherwise, though. But hearing you tell the truth, unafraid of the consequences of people's judgment, I thought that was very brave. Thank you. No, thank you. Now shall we battle? What the fuck? Sandstorm. Sandstorm. Pokemon. fight Dragon Breath. Splendidly done. That was pretty tricky. You really made it work for it. Or you really made me work for it. I really wasn't expecting to see a Steelix come out of the Pokeball. What's the story there? Not much story to share, I'm afraid. I had access to a metal coat, and though my partner Onyx might look rather good in it. Oh, I'd love to get my hands on a select site. But that's a pursuit for the future. Well, how'd you get the Onyx? Oh, well, a friend of mine is from the Johto helped me catch it a good many years ago. Brennan is his name. By coincidence, he actually goes to the school. I offered to him, since he likes ground types, but he said it was, quote, filthy and far too rugged. Oh, I know Brendan. He was my roommate until recently. That doesn't sound like him at all. Well, he was only an elementary schooler, and at the time, people change. One thing that hasn't changed is his devotion of Pokemon contests. He got me into them, actually. You do contests too? With that crack team, I figured you would be on a trainer course. I'm exploring my options. The only thing that doesn't seem to be on the table right now is a student council member. Yeah, sorry about that. You've nothing to apologize for. This is a terrible misunderstanding. I'm concerned for Chirin, though. What he did was ill-advised, but it seemed he's more interested in punishing himself than actually making things right. Fuck Chirin, he deserves it. Low key. I know it'd be easy to hate him, but hate never helps anyone move forward. I'm still figuring out how I feel about him. Alright, as long as... Oh, gosh dang it. Jasmine, are you alright? Do you need to... No, I'll be fine. My legs just hurt, and are quite tired. Give me a moment and I'll catch my breath. Phew. Seems this battle took a lot out of me. I hope you don't mind if I... Of course not, go ahead. Thank you. As the class files out there just as another student nervously holding a Pokeball. Level 16, no kid, don't worry about it. That's exactly where you should be. You relax and go enjoy the rest of your day. As you walk up the cafeteria, you suddenly notice Hilda and Hilbert standing in a corner, talking intently about something. You move away from the conversation, but you're in line for the Miltank ribeye. I'm worried about you, Hilbert. There's nothing to be worried about. Don't give me that shit. You've completely out of it, like, for 3 weeks now. Even before elections, you were spending way more time with that Nathan guy. It's just Nate. And of course, I'm spending time with him. We're roommates. Yeah, we're also roommates, but you're not hanging off of my hip every moment. Is there something wrong with me having another friend? No, of course not. You know I want that for you. But I'm concerned that I never seen so focused. It's like you know what you're doing, like you have a plan for the first time. Ridiculous. I'm as aimlessy as I ever been. Don't worry, your refusal to help me fill my dream is as effective as it's ever been. Sorry, that was unnecessary. Yeah, maybe a bit, but I get how you feel. I don't. Huh? I don't feel. Feel implies passion or desire. My dream is absolute. It's the only track. It's the only tracks ahead of me. It's a task that must be done, like breathing. I've heard that shit before, and you know what I think of it. I'm bored of this conversation. Fine, I just want to tell you that I care about you, and I don't want you ramming your face head first in a pile of shit. Before you let me grab a shovel anyway. Hilda and Hilbert part ways. I presume you heard that. Yeah. It was a distraction like everything is. Like you are. You know where my path ends, the limelight of transforming Pikachu battles amongst friends, the spectacle of the road champion. That's got nothing to do with me. It could after. There's no after for me. Then don't shy away from what you have in the present. Are you saying that even now you think there's some merit to existing within my sphere? I told you I'd show you the light, Hilbert, and based on that skull of yours, you're still facing very dark. Your efforts are foolish, but I will not turn them away. Oh man. As you walk away, you hear another conversation starting nearby. And Sabrina's not there, and Tia's not there, which is awful. Of course, the professor, well, isn't even there either. I don't know what we're going to be doing because the classes are canceled. If we can't attend, we can't learn about psychic types, and if I don't learn about more psychic types, then I can't raise a starter. If I can't raise my starter, then I'm doomed to fail and die. I don't think that's going to happen, Bianca, but it is concerning. We don't want to let ourselves slip behind. I kind of get why Sabrina would leave, but Tia always seemed really like she liked classes, and there's no way the instructor would and Will would have just left. I guess we should just have hope in that the school's administration figures out what's going on before we all fall far too behind. Why should we fall behind? Let's study with each other. I'm not sure. Do we know how to even help each other studying at the level the instructor will teach us at? Maybe not, but at his level we should at least do our best. Alright. I like the enthusiasm. Let's do it. Just don't tell anybody about this, because I think it might be against one of our contracts. Alright, it's a plan. And then maybe we can go outside and rescue Sabrina and the others. Rescue? Rescue? Yes, rescue. When someone needs help, it's my duty to help them, after all. To rescue them, that's it happens in all movies. Okay, but where are they then? Once you at a time, Sabrina. Oh, Rosa. Yeah. Maybe Rosa reminds me of how Leaf was talking about her rescue me. Maybe those two would get along better than you think. Speaking of which, where is Leaf? Trying to ignore the subtle whispering of accusations and surrounding whispered accusations that surround you as you walk into the dining hall. You realize that the sitting arrangement of the table seems to have shifted around dramatically. Oh great, it'll take me ages to open these tables up again. The freak's there, don't let him sit here. Frenzy, yeah right. Can't believe I ever. You know what? I think I've passed this point where I need to worry about the desolation of my social standing. I just need to sit wherever I want, and if people have a problem with me, I can work that out. Anyway, if I want to study my psychic electives, I should probably join the table with all the psychic type students. The ones that are left, at least. Yellow can tell you about Brendan. Yeah, fuck Erica. For that show, yeah, I don't need to do it. Medical table, famous table. Scheming table. Why is my boy Silver fucking hanging around, bruh? Fuck. -9 with Sabrina, Jesus, or Sonia. I think I do better at the scheming table. Just joining conversation. I'm not sure how to feel about Nate though. You chat with the people as the lunch table passes. +2, let's go! Let's go! The Hilbert and Hilda combo. Fuck. Yeah, hang on, Gary. Gary and Dawn, we'll go to Dragon class. I don't get why my Pichu hasn't evolved yet, man. I mean, look at her, she's level 16, man. Everyone goes at their own pace, you know. Yes, I'm aware of the instructor Will's plight, but I cannot do anything about it right now. Do not misunderstand me. It's not that I am apathetic to Instructor Will as a colleague, if also a meddlesome pest. It's my Pokemon. The dragons, in their infinite wisdom, sense something in the forest that even they fear. I do not know what it could be, but to know that this anathema to dragons enrages me, particularly to my helplessness. But I will not endanger my Pokemon for Instructor Will's sake. I'm sure you will think of me callous, but you do not understand. They have followed me into darker places than you know, and if there is somewhere they believe that they cannot follow, I will insist, or I will listen. Taking a drink. Claire ruminates on the natural enemies of dragons. Perhaps the forest hides a powerful fairy. The mood low, your classmates band together. Your dragon proficiency increases to 15. Welcome back to classes, ladies and gentlemen. Today's quiz is going to introduce a new concept to you, trained Pokemon. You probably are familiar by how your moves were invented by a Kobokon faculty. These moves are powerful and can be used by users surpassing due to take opponents off guard, as they cannot commonly know outside of Kobokon. Of course, this is not simply imply that your fellow students are likely to have access to these moves as well. Excuse me. It is not always apparent what moves your classmates may have access to. However, Pokemon, these special moves often show some particular behavior, some visual identity characteristics that make it clear that they're specially trained Pokemon. Once you get used to how these behavioral patterns look, they're as clear as a keen-eyed trainer as a Pokemon's level. This is something you should keep an eye out for in the future information. Incidentally, Professor Cherry is quite excellent at identifying special trained Pokemon. For more details, one might want to talk to her. Now for the upcoming test, you may be relieved to hear that none of your opponents are able to damage you. However, it should not be noted that a special trainer fighting type has the move Stone Cold Stunner. If you let the particular Pokemon use this move, you will automatically lose the fight, regardless of what the other Pokemon you have on hand. What do you do what you can to prevent that? Take out your pencils and try to remember this is graded. Saving for Scum. Back. I was about to hit return to title, I don't know why. This Pokemon is different, must be specially trained. Fight. Causes you to lose. Then how do I... Dugong. Oh, I think we might be hitting the point where these tests are being quite as easy as I've seen. That's been the past few tests, bro. Texas. Do what you can to prevent that. Swap out. I do not understand. All around Pokemon become normal types for 5 turns. But I can't use that. I can't. What do you mean? How do you... What is... I'm losing either way, even when I don't use Stone Cold Cutter. Pokemon. Dugong. I don't understand. Fight. Headbutt. Dugong. Rage. Do I have to... do you know what? Boom. Stone Cold Cutter, fuck you. Rage. Blaziken. Okay, I tried. Pokemon. Dugong. Someone use Stone Cold Cutter? What do you mean? Load. No, back. Fight. Yawn. Okay, I see now. I'm paying attention a little bit. Dugong. What do you mean? That is it? The Bidoof just not fast enough? Fight. Next turn. Then do we just have to kill it outright? Pokemon. Dugong. I do not understand. Okay, I see. Like see that again. No. I cracked it. I just barely cracked it. Pokemon Dugong. Fight. Oh, do you know what? I yawn that one and cause it a flinch. Fight. Load. I will pass this quiz. Pokemon Dugong Legacy. Oh, I fucked up. Legacy. Why? Yawn. Dugong. Legacy. What the fuck? The drowsy is not hooting. The fuck is this? Headbutt. This might be it. Okay, I'm close, I'm close. Headbutt, Pokemon. Dugong. Then Legacy. On that one. Should I have been using Elves and Power? Oh, I should have used Rollout. Rollout. Boom. Pokemon. Dugong. Legacy. Fake out. Back. Back. Fake out. Bite. What? Yeah, I think the yawn. Dugong. Legacy. Headbutt. Fake out. Bite. I don't know how long sleep lasts either, so and immediately woke up on the Stone Cold Cutter pack. I just need to get rid of it. Pokemon. Legacy. Headbutt. Fake out. Rage. Headbutt. Aura Beam. Bite. All right, now we're cooking. Now we're done. Now we got it. Aura Beam. Bite. Yawn. Fake out. roll out. Headbutt. Or a beam again. Bite. Alright. We did it. We did. Dang, I had to swap in Pokemon, keep the POW flinched locked for like 3 turns, and I had to use a new trained Pokemon thing. What happened to just using Tackle and kind of cheer you up once or twice? At a glance, hey, why don't you take more than a glance this time, Grants? Why don't you look at everyone's tests instead of, I don't know, just Edmund's? I'm sorry. I want to know how everyone else did so I can make sure I'm still on top. Well, we'll look through the stack of quizzes more thoroughly. I see some poor logic in the sufficient understanding of elemental immunities. And it appears that many students weren't aware that they were intended to make use of the entire party. Does that satisfy you, Blue? So I passed because I didn't screw up, like any of those losers you're talking about. Of course you passed. You always pass them. Well, except for last Monday. But there were extenuating circumstances then. I know how upset you were about. Gramps! You hear that? I passed everyone. That means I'm one step closer to becoming a national champion and the world championship. If you don't pull your shit together, then there's no way you're gonna make it there, or even graduate. Get serious. I'm this close to losing it. You had an out of habit Landover whisperer to leave before suddenly realizing that she's not there. She had been here all day. Should I be concerned? Yes. Where is she? Where's my girl? Oh, it looks like class is over. Well, we'll discuss the quiz in a further detail tomorrow. Be safe now. It's time for our battle. Let's go. You need to get the rat from your dorm right.
Vika.
Nope, Bolt learned to ride on his ball for once. He maybe even likes it.
Pika.
Guess not. Maybe in a bit. Great. Great. If you don't need to go to the dorm, let's battle in the hall right now. You don't want to change it into something more flexible? Hey, I don't need to bend over backwards to beat you. Alright, let's go then. Good luck, you guys. Turn you both on. Devious Yellow, you're both playing. Excuse me. You're playing both sides? No, I just want everyone to have fun. Thanks for watching, you guys. It's nothing. I'm gonna head up to the bleachers, though. I don't want to get in your way. Keep your eye on. I'm keeping an eye on you two. I'm going to win. Well, let's go. You're just using Pikachu, right? I said I would, man. I want you to hold the end of your bargain and not be an ass if you beat me. I said I would. Oh, well, let's use it. Then nothing to worry about. Let's do this. Because of the difficulty of the battle, your team gaming experience. What? You won. You can't possibly be upset about that. This doesn't count. You were only using one Pokemon. You asked me to use only one Pokemon. I know. I'm I'm just thinking. I need one. I need a Bolt. I thought you said you didn't need a special Pokemon because your team's already special at the best. I still got an open slot on my team who says that my special Pokemon has to be new. Bolt was completely normal Pikachu for years before this nonsense. Fair enough. Maybe if we find any more meteor shards around, you can chuck one into your Pidgeot's gizzard. Hey, that's not exactly what I'm thinking, but you're on the right track. You too. That's my name. Did you notice anything anything I could improve on in the past? I mean, you won. That means you're doing everything right? Obviously not. You guys are always. There are bad ways to win. And good ways to lose, right? Ha, no, only losers say that. You mean like when Dawn? Could you stop bringing that up? Since we're all here, everyone. Has anyone seen Loaf? Since we're all here, has anyone seen Loaf today? Nothing, huh? Maybe we should be concerned about that. We should go look for her. You can if you want. I'm done running after people for at least a month. Besides, me and Yellow have got plans tonight. Yellow and I. What, you got plans too? Alright, I'd love to stick around, but Sam told me to drop by his office before the day's up, so I gotta go. Great, what are you gonna tell him this time? You can actually walk on water? You put your pants on 2 legs at a time? I'm not sure. I'll let you guys know when I get back to the dorm, though. Blue, now's a good time if... Don't say it out. Don't stay out too late, I mean. I'll come back here to the dorm when you're done, right? I wasn't planning on staying out late. See you later. Wonder what that was about. As you walk in, wait, there's something happening here. Edmund? Edmund? Sonia spins and hugs you tight, as I'd appreciate you do it. And then linking her physical strength and her lack of ego are instantly dispelled, as you become very unable to breathe. It's not the worst thing in the world, though. Except your death. You feel sinking feeling in your stomach as so it's supposed to end. Yet it does. Honestly, I do the same. You can have this one. I'll bring you back. What is happening here? Seems like the sun's sounds like the sun's come out for E. I mean, this is fantastic. It's absolutely brilliant. Great, what is it? I've been looking for Foreveralls, for these Foreveralls all in the morning too, and I finally figured them out. Oh, you mean you know how they work? Yes, well, also, something even better. Go ahead. These Foreveralls aren't minerals at all. They're biological material. Do you know what this means? You remembered. A new field of astrobiology has quite literally fallen at my feet, right as I was tearing out my hair, how I could possibly pay for the school. This is brilliant. Well, that's great. I'm glad for you. What does that mean for Bolt, though? I couldn't rightly say, not just yet. I'm detecting 3 distinct genomes from the Foreveralls. It's difficult for me to say. Excuse me. Ugh. It's difficult for me to isolate what is coming from your liberation form Pikachu and what's coming from the meteor. Well, let me know if I can help at all. You can actually, or rather, your Pikachu can. If you could have your Pikachu lick his tongue, what? Lick his tongue. I actually clicked there. Lick this tongue depressor. I don't see why not. Go ahead, Bolt. Lick the stick. Do it quick. Bolt licks the stick and doesn't seem to enjoy the taste. Oh yes, it's coated in a sort of sour bit tasting adhesive that maintains the maintains and traps the moisture. I should probably mention that. Sorry about that. Oh, thank you for the like on stream. Always appreciate it. Helps out with the algorithm. There's one thing I should mention though. Overuse of Forever All power could prove very dangerous for Bolt. Was it? That's right. Wait, what do you mean dangerous? Well, you are familiar with biology. No, I'm not. Oh. Oh, well, this basis of biology, astro or otherwise, is that all life attempts to perpetuate itself and remove intruders. Intruders? Invaders might be another word for it. Liberation form Pikachu wasn't able to handle the generation of Foreveralls nor their power. Using the power of too many Foreveralls at once could set off false positive in Bolt's immune system. He could develop a fever or strain his muscles too far, or even enter a maddened or frenzied state. Man, I knew it wouldn't be easy. Alright, so what are the rules? I'm guessing I can't just slap any move I want on anymore. I'm afraid not. You will want to be more careful about utilizing the form changing Foreveralls as well. Well, at least I got 3 days out of it, I guess. We're on the forefront of science here, so there aren't any official terms of describing what I'm trying to convey. But let's say that your Pikachu only has a certain level of power it can safely store in its body. Well, we'll call this Liberation Limit. With you so far? No, every move it knows has a certain level of power, depending on its complexity, that contributes to a limit. Also, every Foreverall you equip him with, or every form he changes into, also contributes to that limit. So you need to make sure to use his liberation level. You need to make sure his liberation level is under the liberation limit. Okay, do you know how I keep track of this number? Yes, I've written up all this on a notepad. I'm still figuring out some things, and these are approximate values, but it should work. You gain access to Liberation Limit Ledger. More options have opened up in the Foreverall menu. Check both stats for Foreverall menu at any time for a current summary of your Liberation Limit. Bolt's move pool has reset. You may want to adjust that. Is there any way to increase his limit? Ought to be. Just like the body's limits an immunity when exposed to a vaccine, Bolt ought to be able to build up an immunity to the power of Foreveralls with practice and time. Your liberation limit will steadily increase every day. Battling with trainers can also increase the liberation limit. Losing battles will increase your liberation limit faster. Well, it's disappointing, but I guess it's better than better I know than just keep pumping him full of gems and cause him to explode within a few weeks down the line. Mind if I step in here? He knew about Frenergy before anyone else. Did he have something to do with Chirin's actions? They had roomed together after all. Go ahead. Ah, thanks. S, mind if giving us a bit of room to breathe here? Right, I'll just be in over there then. I gave the Superfocus Sarah the information. I'm sorry about that, E. I don't have an excuse for her defense. I just want you to know I'm sorry. Why'd you do it? Oh, I'm investigating the forest. The guy said he and his sister could help. It was a devil's deal, though. But now I wish I just told him that to go to hell. All right. At least he's cool about it. Jiren's just a fucking prick, though. He's just like been all moody and shit. Thanks. I know I don't deserve it, but thanks anyway. S, I know you're listening. Nothing? Right. Sorry about that. I was just thinking if you really, if you want to really apologize, maybe you could, do something for him? I don't think I like the sound of that. Can I at least keep my socks on? What? No. Now you get your mind out of the gutter. Easier said than done. My mind is a long-term housing contract with the gutter. Canceling the mortgage now would come with massive fees. And not even my mouth can handle the check that big. Oh, so you're... Oh, you're ridiculous, Edmund. There must be something you can think of. I want your help with whatever I need help with. Can you find something out for me? That's a good... fuck. On the action 2, I guess, like, help out with Hilbert a little bit. Kind of chain react there. But with, like, the third option, I can also probably help, or have him help me out find, like, Tia and shit. So, this is a dilemma. I might eeny, meeny, miny. I'm actually gonna save Scum and then see what our protag does. Cause I'm afraid I might not have a choice here on what he asks, or what my protag will ask. Depends on what you're looking for. Want to know who's got a crush on you? I can crush that. Looking for launch codes? That'll take a bit longer. Okay, so okay, good. Fuck. Now it's a bigger dilemma. I feel like. Fuck. I feel like part of me is like it will matter, but at the same time it won't matter. You know what I mean? Like I feel like they're already like being held hostage or somewhere. Where's Tia? She's in the forest, I can tell you that. I can't tell you how I know this though. And I should probably tell you that you definitely shouldn't go looking for her. Leave that to the professionals. But keep that in mind. Oh, I can do both. Then I kind of wanna let me load real quick. Hold on. Where? Can you help me find something? Where's Leaf? Okay, I preferred my previous answer there earlier. Okay. Where's Tia? And then the Hilbert chain. I don't know what you asked for help for those purple students for, but they're gone and I'm here. I need help and you do too. We could work together. Yeah, actually maybe that could work. H is already... I might take you up on that. Let's go! Let's go! Alright, mind if I do one more thing? So, S, maybe you could help out too? I'm trying to figure out these how these foreveralls work. Teacher's got a bit of an interest in it. Mind if I ask a couple questions? It shouldn't take more than 5 minutes. Seems like you do have most understanding of anyone in the school. Think of it like a quiz. Oh joy, I love quizzes. Man, I already took one quiz today. Sure. Cool. Question numero uno. How many types of foreveralls are there? As many as there are Pokemon. So each Pokemon has a unique foreverall? That's not quite right. It's true that foreveralls is associated with a specific type of Pokemon, but they can be broken down into 5 categories. Come to think of it, it seems quite likely that there could be more foreveralls than species of Pokemon in the event a single species has multiple associated foreveralls. Gotcha. Here's part 2. What are the 5 categories? Save. Wait, load. There we go. Now I seem like a genius. Understood. Can you handle part 3? No. What do Mega Everalls do? Save. Save's coming for more. Okay, load. They let you Gigantamax, or they let you do whatever I said. Although they're wispy and non-solid, very stone-like, not at all. It might be more accurate to say that they generate emanations that have properties of megastones. Gotcha. What happens if Pokemon hold an item when a stone is generated? Oh, they simply toss it away. Right, I've got a follow-up question then. How do Gigaralls work? Save. Oh, that's actually a fascinating subject. They don't allow Pokemon to Gigantamax. They're very similar, they're basically the same. Okay, so almost identical. True, it's also alright if I nerd out wishing stars they generate? Go ahead. These wishing stars, in addition to their ethereal, unsolid nature, don't seem to truly invoke the G-Max phenomenon as I was familiar with in Galar. Rather, it seems to try to imitate Gmax, but without power size typically associated with the phenomenon. For this reason, the Pokemon only get roughly 3 times bigger as opposing it, the approximate 25 meters commonly achieved in Galar. The new phenomena may call it Mini-Gigamax. It's the oddest thing though. I'm not too familiar with Mega Evolutions, but the energy emitted from Gigavirals seem to have a relation to anything that met Dynamax lately. It truly seems like Pokemon's genetics are just being altered on the basis of nothing more than what it wishes. I think Professor Oak said something similar to that. Okay, I think I'll guess now. The Everalls then? Save. Yes. Then load. Yes. This may change their type. Okay. Yes, that's right. Pokemon with extreme sexual dichotomy variations, diversals seem to be triggered as different with those. The Aerials are able to swap Pokemon's form in battle, or even out the battle. It should be noted in its forms is switched out of battle, which seems isn't able to hold a forever. Too much interfacing with energy waves, I suppose. Actually, truth be told, I don't have any idea why it doesn't work. I'm just really firing science at the wall here and seeing what sticks. You're doing fine from my point of view. Last question: what is this? What is this number 6? What do you say? Wait. Text logs. One, 2, 3. Yeah, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Funny guy. Funny, what do Foreveralls and Everalls do? Saves coming for max bond level. Not quite. Okay. You were right. Furls seem to provide a random boost to stats or moves or provide new abilities. They're custom boosts for Pokemon they're equipped to, essentially. Everalls, on the other hand, don't often provide a powerful boost, but they make it easier for it to train or evolve. Finally, something that most Everalls have in common is that they change the type of bolt and it teach moves. Right, but those moves are capped by a liberation limit. Alright, will other Pokemon be affected by the liberation limit? Like, do I need to worry about the Foreveralls if I give them a different Pokemon? It doesn't appear to be so. Besides, the obvious addendum that Pokemon can't draw power from Foreveralls, it's incapable with, of course. Well, hey, I appreciate the info, S&E. S&E. It really helped me flesh out my report. It's a pleasure. I really feel like I'm doing something grand now. This is immeasurably enticing. Great, keep that sunny smile now. I gotta bounce. Oh, I see what you did there. Clever. Alright, is there something I could help you with? Yeah, actually, I came here to talk to Professor Oak. Is he around? Sure, let me just call him. Professor, your food's here. What? He doesn't usually come out else than I tell him that. Oh, I'm sure he'd come out for me. You call me here. That'll be 2,000, right? That plus tip. And I did not know you were working for Poke Eats. Well, I had to do something to pay for Cobacon. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you, that I think I may have discovered a way to pay for it. You see, ever since you reminded me that you didn't have a way to pay for it, Cobacon, since I've been looking into a way to avert that problem. Really, I kind of assumed you'd forgotten. And I do believe I found a solution. Is it just paying me for it? I wish I could, lad, but I have the funds that I could afford Blueberry. I've already scraped together everything now. I had to put Cobacon's far more expensive, and the way it is now, it's fine, I get it. So what are you thinking? A research grant, my boy. If I could secure a research grant to study Foreveralls, your Pikachu, and perhaps even the long-term effects of Phrenergy. Oh, I thought you binned your Phrenergy research. Well, the work I had been working on towards is not something I particularly care about. I particularly care to pursue anymore. The effects are clearly too damaging to you for me to attempt it any pursuit any longer. I appreciate the thought, Sam, but hasn't the damage basically already been done? Excuse me, taking a drink. At the very least, your power should be at least cataloged. That should be worth a few years of research, though it will understandably take a secondary position to the power of Foreveralls. Okay, so what do I do to help you with this research grant? Well, exactly what you're doing already. Sam, have you have to stop inviting me over here to tell me to keep doing what I'm doing already. Continue proceeding these producing these Foreveralls, whatever mechanism Bolt produces them by. You need to do more of that. Okay, enough of this grant. And if you get this grant, you could pay for my attendance here? Oh, I see what you mean. No, not at all. That'd be unethical to use research funding for my personal project. Personal project? He's been talking to Whitney. Okay, so what were we thinking? Well, these gems represent an absolute unsurpassed power boost for any Pokemon they are given to. I took a quick course on business over the weekend, and it seems that we can exchange these Foreveralls for money for monetary gain. You're suggesting we sell them? Precisely, and not just anyone, but champions. According to the laws of supply and demand, which I just learned about, you as a sole provider of these gems should be able to set an essential any price. I don't know how I feel about that. That kind of cheapened the whole Bolt has a special power thing if I give every champion I had one. Well, Not quite sure I know how to resolve that concern. I guess I should be practical about this. Okay, well, do we have a champion in mind who would be willing to buy them? Not particularly, but we got a few months before your first payment is due. Between Instructor Wallace, Instructor Alder, Advisor Lance, and many alumni of Kobacon, we should be able to contact pretty much any of them. This is possibly due to the reputation and connections of Kobacon affords you. I'm just thankful that they hired me so well. So they hired me as you are, that they let you in. Well, if you don't need we don't need to make any decision now, as I said it'll be good for you in a few months. But there are two things that you should keep in mind, yeah? When it comes time to pick a customer, you may want, well, to be rather cold-hearted about your approach to them. It's tempting to just ask for enough money to get to you through Kobacon, I warrant, but do think about some additional funds to acquire for yourself. Your mother could retire, you could evolve your Pikachu if you ask for enough. You could even send your own progeny to Kobacon. I don't like the idea of asking for more gems, for more than what the gems are worth. I know you don't, lad, but and early in my career I thought similarly, continuously sacrificing financial success for pure science. I worked harder than I should have, and my family suffered for it. I'd hate to see you repeat my mistakes, as numerous as they are. Ask yourself what prosperity and security for you and your family is worth. If a couple stiff words once you can secure all that, you might be a moral choice. Well, I couldn't say I'm no philosopher. I work on real sciences, but do keep it in mind. Right. What was the second thing I should remember? You said I should remember two things? I don't remember that. Maybe. Maybe I misremembered. Yes, maybe. Well, I should get back to work now. Alright, see you, Sam. Goodbye. Remember, you're always welcome to drop in any time. Oh, but before that, my Poke Eats. Sam, that was a joke. Alright, time for myself. At least, see who's around. I should probably get changed first, huh? Alright. Who's what? Alright, it's Monday again. So, there, save. See who's around. I'm scared. I don't know where Leaf is. I think he just straight up lied about Leaf. But anyway, I'll probably end it there. It's been already about 2 hours. So, alright. Anyway, I shall see you all Monday, as per usual. Weekends are kind of my break to just kind of chill and do whatever. So, I appreciate anyone that came in before, after stream, leaving a like, comment, and or subscribing throughout any of the process. Always appreciate it. We are still trying to get to 150 subs. So if you really do like the content, or if you want to share it around with anyone who might enjoy the content, feel free to do that. I appreciate even that you doing that. And yeah, I shall see you all Monday.
Now I'm carrying dead weight, digging my own grave. I did it my own way. I'm buried alive with all the shit that I don't say. It's deeper than 6 feet. I'm barely alive. My apartment is a coffin that I'm carried inside. And I'm coughing cause I'm often off of various highs. Got me wondering, does anybody care if he dies? Yeah, it's getting hard for me to keep my head straight. Had a heavy heart, now I'm carrying dead weight. Digging my own grave, I did it my own way. I'm buried alive with all the shit that I don't say. It's deeper than 6 feet, I'm barely alive. My apartment is a coffin that I'm carried inside. And I'm coughing cause I'm often off of various highs. Got me wondering, does anybody care if he dies? Yeah, it's getting hard for me to keep my head straight. Had a heavy heart, now I'm carrying dead weight. Digging my own grave, I did it my own way. I'm buried alive with all the shit that I don't say. It's deeper than 6 feet, I'm barely alive. My apartment is a coffin that I'm carried inside. And I'm coughing cause I'm often off of various highs. Got me wondering, does anybody care if he dies? Yeah, it's getting hard for me to keep my head straight. Had a heavy heart, now I'm carrying dead weight. Digging my own grave, I did it my own way. I'm buried alive with all the shit that I don't say. It's deeper than 6 feet, I'm barely alive. My apartment is a coffin that I'm carried inside. And I'm coughing cause I'm often off of various highs. Got me wondering, does anybody care if he dies? Yeah, it's getting hard for me to keep my head straight. Had a heavy heart.